Hey guys, Chelsea here. I am here today for several different things. I am going to be announcing my giveaway winners, and also I have an update as well. And I have a different kind of giveaway at the end if you are so inclined to stay tuned to that and maybe suspicious about it. Yes, stay tuned. And I'm going to pause just real quick because I do want to just real quick double check my comments just to make sure I got everybody for the giveaway winners, which there aren't that many. So or excuse me, there weren't that very many entries. So I just want to double check that I got everybody in case if I missed one. So I'm just gonna pause real quick. Okay, I'm back and I double checked real quick and nope, nobody else has entered. I have written everybody down, so that's there. So as you kind of noticed, the very the not everybody entered into all of them. So there were some that I still have that nobody wanted. So I actually posted those on Adopt a Whip kind of a thing. And I'm just giving those other ones away on there. And I got a lot more response from them than I thought. But that's good, I'm glad that, they're gonna actually get homes. So, anyways, the uh, hummingbird, obviously, right? Um, by default goes to Mango Tropic. She's the only one who entered into this. So I believe you have one for me before. So I may still have your address or not, but just in case. I am on Facebook as Chelsea Olish. You can totally find me on there and like personal message me on there or email me at Tasmania underscore 0352 at yahoo.com, whichever one you prefer, and then we'll get all that coordinated. And I'm hoping to, I want to ship these out as basically as soon as I can. So, probably should have a pen up here somewhere so I can plop that and give it a check mark. Okay, there we go. And next, so considering that there's two people for each one, I think the number generator would be just kind of unfair. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So I'm just going to put the two names in the hat, and I'm just going to go like this, and I'm going to pick one. So for Trick or Treat, Alice in Stitches, you entered into this. So I have your name on here, and I'm just going to fold it. And then the other person who entered into Trick or Treat was Betty. Excuse me, I apologize if I say your last name wrong. Betty Hankins. Have your name on there. So I'm going to fold that one as well. And then if by chance, so wait, let me try. So whoever wins this, you can't receive the other one that you entered into because I think that's the most fair. So everybody gets a chance to win something that you only win one thing. So yeah, so whoever wins Trick or Treat, you don't win whatever else you entered into. Okay. So with that said, Betty Hankins, you win Trick or Treat. So congratulations. I'm going to make sure I circle that. And I apologize, but you are no longer in the running for the other one that you chose, because you already won this one. So, Betty Hankins, you get Trick or Treat. I'm going to put that aside, and I did circle your name. So basically, since you won Trick or Treat, you don't get the 2 Hannah Lynn ones, and the only other person who entered into the Hannah Lynn ones that I have was Jan R. So Jan R, by well, maybe not by default, but by process of elimination, you win the 2 Hannah Lynn charts. So Jan R, you, like I said, by kind of like process of elimination, you win, you win the Hannah Lynn charts. Because yeah, so Mango Tropic, by, like I said, by default, because you were the only one who entered into it, you win the Hummingbird chart. And then Betty, you won the Trick or Treat, so therefore you cannot receive these. And the only other person who entered into these was Jan R. So Jan R, you get these. Sorry, I was just recouping that in my mind. Recouping. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, so the only one left would be Andromeda. And remember, it comes with the 2 Krennics. And the 2 people who entered into that one was, I don't know if this is an initial, like a initial period, or if it's literally A. Hancock, but you entered into Andromeda. So I folded your name in here, and I took that other one. And then Alice and Stitches, you also entered into that one. Entered into this one. So again, put both your names in here, and I'm gonna try and make it as fair as possible. Okay, and the winner of Andromeda is A. Hancock. You win Andromeda. So congratulations to the winners. And I apologize that you did not, for those who did not win, I'm sorry. I'm more than likely not going to do any more giveaways. Well, that's not 100% true, because, as I finish things, I try to give the pattern away. I'm not sure when I'm going to finish another project, but if I do, stay tuned and you'll have another chance to win something. So, Jan R, just to recap, you won the 2 Hannah Lynn designs. A. Hancock, you won the Andromeda. Betty Hankins, you won Trick or Treat, and Mango Tropic, you won the Hummingbird. So, as I said, I am on Facebook. If you can personal message me on there, and I can grab your address and get those shipped out as soon as possible. Yeah. I believe I may have, like I said, I may have Mango Tropic, I may have your address, and I may have, Betty, I may have your address as well, because like I keep my addresses from previous things, because usually those same people will enter into my giveaways or my other giveaways too. So I like to just, you know, but I swear I'm not like a stalker or anything. I don't. Okay, let's just move on, shall we? So, with that, with the giveaways done, if you didn't enter into the giveaways, I would not be surprised, at least if you fast forward through that part. And I take no offense to that. So, now, for my update video, as usual, I don't have any before and after pictures. However, I have thus decided that after I show you guys my progress on something, I'm going to take a picture of it on my phone and I'm going to keep it for a before picture to show you in my next video, and then that way I can show you that before and after picture. So I have finally decided to do that. So, yeah. Well, with that said, I only have 2 whips to show you, but I have like 4 new starts to show you and a little bit of a haul. And then at the end, I'm doing a different kind of giveaway. It's not cross stitch related, but it's still crafty related, and I think many of you would enjoy some of these things. So just stay tuned if you're interested. Okay, so the first new start that I did is called Take to the Wing, and I started this on August 24th of this year. And let me get to the, I'm like right there, but I'm not right there because paper's in the way. This is what it'll look like. And as you may know, I like to name like my things. Like it is called Take to the Wing, but these guys are not individually named. It's just, you know, the title of the thing. So I started on the owl, and the owl's name is Hunter. Up here you have, yeah, up here, up here I'm calling the kingfisher Humphrey. I'm not sure what bird this is, but I'm naming him Happy. And then I just thought these two kind of looked like royal, kind of almost royal. So I was on, wait a minute, what was I trying? I'm sorry, I'm going over this in my mind real quick. Yeah, okay. So I named this one Henry because I don't know if any of you have seen Ever After by Drew Barrymore. For the life of me, I don't know the actors, the prince, the main character, the male main character, the Prince Henry, but he's the prince, and you know, prince, you know, royal, you know, and I just thought he looked so like regal, and you know, I don't know. So I named him Henry. And you are probably noticing a theme here with H's. I'm naming them all H names. So we got, and then over here, I went with Hamilton. Now, I just loved that name, and I absolutely loved the musical. I, I mean, Hamilton, he's an important, you know, person in history, so I just thought, you know, maybe not royal, but somebody important. And he, again, I just think this bird is absolutely gorgeous and almost regal looking. So I named him Hamilton. And then for those of you who have seen Game of Thrones, I named this one Hodor. And Hodor is kind of, um, believe it or not, he doesn't appear that much, but he is a very important character in one of the episodes in one of the seasons. And I just thought like these two birds down here looked a little silly, doofy, if you will. So I named him Hodor, and then I named this one right here Hugo. I don't know. I love that name, Hugo. Such a cute name. So that's what that will look like. Sorry for the long explanation of that. And like I said, not sure where I'm putting things right now. I just started on Hunter. By the way, I worked on this for 6 days and I did a total of 1,023 stitches. I would have had more, but somewhere I made a mistake and I had to rip out some stitches. So, yeah, I had to rip out like almost like 400 stitches and just redo it. It was basically the head, and I apologize if he looks kind of weird and spooky right now because the eyes are not filled in, and I still have more of his head to fill in, like around his head kind of. But that's where he is, and I was so enjoying working on this one. And then let's see, next would be, let me get the picture out. I made sure to already have it ready. Is called Dandelion. This is a heaven, excuse me, I apologize for that. This is a heaven and earth design. Right? I'm pretty sure you're heaven and earth design. Oh, I should have written that down. I should have written down the artist. Well, the next time I'll make sure to write down the artist, but this one is just called Dandelion. Have to get up close to the glare, but isn't he adorable? He is so cute. I love him. And the start of him, I mean, do you see the blues in there? But, well, okay, so it is a little bit darker in the corner where I started, but I was thinking maybe something a little bit lighter. But, for a second I thought I named him. I could have sworn I named him, but maybe I didn't. And, I don't have much of a start, but what I was almost like confused about is like that's kind of like what is it? It's kind of like a gray blue color. I think it might be actually like 317 or maybe 647 or something. That's my measly little start for him. Yeah, I don't know what to name him, but something will definitely come to mind. And in fact, like I want to say that I did figure out a name for him, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I have to name him something. And then, oh, I don't need a picture for this one. I started, so my fabric came in from Pictureless Plus sometime earlier this month. So I was like so happy because if I didn't receive this piece of fabric that took 18 weeks to get to me, which I totally understand. COVID-19, they were, or maybe probably are still a little bit behind. So I understand, but at the same time, 18 weeks, guys. I mean, their usual thing before COVID-19 was like 7 or 8 weeks maybe, and then it changed to 10 to 12 for the COVID, and then it kept bumping up a little bit, I think, but 18 weeks, like, yeah, doesn't matter. It's here. I'm happy. So I bought this particular piece of fabric that I'm going to show you for the Pilgrim. If I hadn't received that fabric, I was just going to start the pandemic, but he came. The fabric came. So this, yeah, the Pilgrim long dog sampler. Sorry, trying to get in there a little bit closer so it actually focuses without glare. Okay. And I originally wasn't going to actually start this until the 27th of this month, but I really wanted to figure out a color for what I was going to use, because you will probably understand why, like, why isn't she showing us the fabric? But I thought, there's a lot of animals on there, so I wanted something naturey, so I wanted something green. So I ended up going with 28 count Lugana in the color Conifer by Picture This Plus. And I started this on September. I might want to actually get to the right spot, huh? I started this on September 7th. Let me figure out where the right spot is. Where's the right? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing. Ha. Okay. So, I may have to, but I'm gonna fold this up a little bit so you can see it better, because it definitely looks more gray on, of course, my alpha. Oh, wait, that's a little bit better as I go close up. But just trying to like give you the idea of the modeling. For Pete's sake, Chelsea, figure this out. I'm getting upset with myself. But yeah, I got that very little start. And again, that's just because I wanted to figure out a color. Now, I was having a lot of trouble figuring out what color I wanted, because, at first I thought white or like some kind of like creamy color or whatever. But then I decided that might be a little boring. I don't know. What do you think? I'm overreacting that maybe white would be boring? But then I was thinking like, oh, pink. Pink goes really well with green. At least in my opinion, it does. But then my husband gave me like, not advice, but like his opinion that like, well, the Pilgrim has a lot of animals on it, nature. So I would go with green. So that's what, like, not figuratively speaking, so to speak, that's where he like was coming from, is that like, this is a very naturey pattern, so I would do like green or maybe blue or something. But also, I didn't really think blues would work, and if I did too light of a blue, then it wouldn't even show up as blue. Yes, I thought about this very much, quite a bit. So yeah, not, like I said, not much of a start, and that's because I'm going to be working on this for 4 days starting on the 27th, or at least or at least 3 days. I'm still debating on whether, well, I'm not exactly, the choice will be figured out after I've worked on Celia some more, and she's going to be worked on, which I'll show her to you later because she's one of my hoops. That decision to work on her on the 27th as well, it depends on how far I am on her, because I'm trying to get a page finish this month for her, because I need as much done on her as I can this year. But yeah, measly little start, but hopefully you can kind of get the idea of a green. It's not like a foresty green, you know. It's a very like maybe murky green, if you will. Man, it's really, I don't think that's gonna help. It would help. Like, wait, it might help if I had like white in the background. So is that kind of helping a little bit of white in the background? Yeah, not really so much, Chelsea. Um, yeah, it's definitely greener than it is showing up on this on my camera. But I decided to go with green, and this is 890. It's a darker green, but at the same time is very like evergreeny, if you will. And I'm gonna keep on keeping on, but there are some things in here that I was thinking, you know, I kind of actually wanted to keep. It's way too hard for you to see this, but there are some ants in here and they're very, very small. And I was thinking of maybe keeping those black or maybe giving them like a dark color that isn't black but maybe kind of looks like black. So like $37.99. I might keep those like a dark color. I'm debating on maybe doing the fox in white. Obviously, I'm definitely going to do the frog in green. But, you know, there's just some things on here that I'm like, I do not see going with this green color. So I'm basically going to have to be playing this by ear. But basically, all this top part would definitely be green. All the black you see is going to be green, except for some exceptions. Like I said, like the fox, I'm thinking of doing white. Where the what are you doing, camera? Doesn't this little thing kind of remind you of a jack-o'-lantern? Like the rabbit is the mouth, and then the two. I'm assuming those are chilies. Kind of represent the eyes. There's just so much to look at on here. Like I can't wait to continue. But like I said, I'm gonna be playing that one by ear. Ear. I never know the expression. Or the saying, whatever it's called. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that one. And yeah. So my last new start was kind of what's that word? On a whim. Like it was just random. I wanted to start it. And it's perfect for me to start this one because it is a gift. I'm not going to say for who because I don't know if she watches my channel. She may watch my channel because my nephew actually has his own channel. So I don't know. But anyways, this is a Plum Street sampler design, and you have probably all seen this. Goat Load. She loves goats. She actually has a lot of goats, and she takes care of them and like breeds them and sells them for 4-H. 4-H is very big where I used to live back in California. I grew up there, and then we moved my 8th grade year to a different part of well, not a different, well, different part of California, yes, but very, very close to where I used to live at the same time. So, anyways, I'm gonna shut up with the babbling, and that's what that looks like. And again, that was a very brief start, if you will. And I started this last night, so September 13th, excuse me. And I just started. All I did was the border, and I didn't even finish the border. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm this is on 14 count Ada. I'm pretty sure it's either oatmeal or light oatmeal. I think it might be light oatmeal. But yeah, very small start. But I wasn't even sure when I was going to start this one anyways. So, oh, and just my luck, her birthday is in January. And even though that is a very easy pattern, yeah, Celia is my main focus right now. So I don't know when that's going to be. It may end up being like my mother-in-law. I did Lady of the Flag for her. It was my very first memorabilia way back when. And first, first it was a birthday present. Then it became a Christmas present. And then it kind of became an Eastery combination present. Yeah, so I'm thinking that one might be that. Okay, so moving on. Um, okay, so I only have, so that was my new starts, which are technically whips now. But the next one I'm going to show you is Speculum Mentis. This is the Tigger. And before I, in my last video, I mentioned that I hadn't named him yet, but I picked the perfect name, and to probably nobody's surprise, I named him Tigger. But that's what he will look like. And again, I need to kind of like focus, or maybe not focus, but enlarge the fish there. But I just love how this is, you know, grays, blacks, whites, creamy colors, whatever. I just absolutely adore that. Oh, I totally forgot. I know. Just thinking out loud to myself, sorry. But I don't have like a lot of progress, and of course, since I didn't do a before and after picture, it's kind of hard to tell. But I did already have this over here done, and I think I had like that much done on the top. So basically, my progress is whoop. So yeah, not a lot, but okay, let me grab. Once I start working on these a little bit more, I might need to label these, because these are both on 28 count even weave, and I'm doing this, I'm doing both of them 1/1. So this is the dandelion, the fox, and then this one is the tiger. They have like the same colors right now, so the only thing that is keeping them separated is that I know I have more done on the tiger. So yeah, I may have to label these later. I don't know. But okay, so those are my whips. I'm gonna pause again real quick so I can get Celia ready for you guys. Also, I forgot the picture of her, so I have to grab that too. So I will be right back. Okay, so this is Celia, and you know, I'm just not gonna say it. This is what she will look like. And as you can tell, yes, I'm working on her like this. So, the last time I showed her to you, this may not be completely correct, but it gives you a little bit more of the top portion anyways. I'm pretty sure the first 3 pages end like right about here, give or take. So about right here and up is the first 3 pages that I finished. So I think, yeah, up. probably like from here and up. Oops. And then, so, the last time I showed it to you, I had finished page, what page is that? Page 12 here. So it was basically finishing up her, yeah, it went like right about there, give or take, and up. I finished that page. And then I had also finished this bigger page. And then, so some of this wasn't quite done yet. I mean, most of it was done. But yeah, so basically the last time you saw it, I had those 2 pages done, and I officially finished this page. So, sorry, page 12, 2, no, 12, 7, and 2. 12, 7, and 2. And then now I'm going to roll it down, maybe. No, I need to roll you down before I can. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. Okay, sorry about that. It's just a lot harder to roll it. I don't know, for some reason this one is a lot harder to roll up. Like it hasn't gotten like that much use or wear and tear, if you will. Anyways, so that was those upper pages, and I am now on these 3 pages. I finished this half page right here, and this is page 13 over here. And as you can see, like, this is her shoulder area. And, you know, once I get this all filled in, because, well, probably makes sense that, like, this and that way is page 13, and then this way is page 8 right now, and then this will be page 3 once I start that page. So, yeah, the wings are totally done. I'm basically just working on her face, and yeah, I'm working on her face and her hair, and just, you know, the other little, you know, clouds and background and stuff. So yeah, this is her eye, or yeah, her eyelashes. When I was first stitching her eyelashes, I'm like, what on earth is this? And then it made more sense as I continued. This is going to be a heart on her cheek, and I'm just loving these pastel-y colors. It's too hard to see. It's too, you can't really see the difference, or the different, well, that actually does help a little bit to see different colors, but like this is kind of like a very light teal over here, and then you got blues and very like green and blue pastel-y colors, and I'm loving it. Loving it. Her wings are so vibrant that I just love that her hair, you know, is like very pastel-y. Love it. Yeah. I'm hoping to finish this one next year. So there she is. And I had been debating on like not showing you guys any more progress on her, so that way when I was finished with her, it would be like really good surprise. But I think I have now decided against that, because she's gonna take me to at least probably the end of April, if not May, to finish her, because I'm a very slow stitcher. I wish I could do 1,000 stitches every single day, but it takes my brain and my eyes like a very motivated day for me to be able to do 1,000 stitches. Anyways, I'm gonna stop babbling, and I'm gonna pause this so I can put her back and get back to the computer. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So that was Celia. So, whoo, I'm getting tired. So lastly, I have a just a little haul, not big, but let's see. Okay, so I was just kind of browsing around, and um, I don't know if I was looking for anything specifically, but I was on 123 Stitch and just looking around, and I found this. It's called the Fox Family, and love it. I can't wait to start this. I will probably start this year. I'm just not sure when. It may not be until November. So Fox fans, we got the. I kind of wish they had another adult in here actually, but I guess I don't know. Do do them I know sometimes, there's animals that literally just, and then it's only the mom and the children. Okay, I'm going crazy. But I always thought that um fox couples stayed together with their young, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I cannot wait to get it. I did get the called for fabric, and this is 32 count vintage country mocha Belfast. And I guess this is one of those fabrics where it's I don't know if it's called printed or what, but it's like it's it's blank on this side, but it does have the mocha vintage country thingy on this side. So you can you can you can see the difference, right? Like, well, here, let me trying to fold this up. So we got the back versus the front. So yeah, I mean this is very much lighter. So I don't know if that's that that's a if this is that special printed fabric. I don't know. Either way, I think it's gorgeous, and I can't wait to start it. And I also um, decided to buy the silks that came with it instead of doing the so some of these um they're don't some of them don't look like there's variegation in them, but some of them are definitely. So anyways, first one is seagrass, and these are all dinky dyes. So this is like a greeny color. Maybe I should hold that up to like the fabric. Kind of. You can kind of see the variegation there, but I apologize if I'm a little shaky. Sometimes, like, even though I make sure I always take my medication, but sometimes my body will just start shaking for some reason. Maybe I haven't eaten enough today. I don't know. Oh. So another one that has good variegation in it is called Daintree. Daintree. So this one's got like blues and greens in it. And stupid camera. The camera is so not doing this justice, you guys. I'm so sorry. You got this one's called Mud Flats. This is one where, like, if there is variegation, I can't tell. Stupid camera. This one is called Nutwood. This one's a little bit more subtle, but there is definitely I can see some variegation here. It's just very, very subtle. And then this one again, I can see variation, but it's very subtle. Skinny latte. And then this one, I'm pretty sure don't have no variegation whatsoever. No idea where that southern accent or that I don't know where that accent came from, but yeah, natural. It's called natural. So yeah, I don't know. To me that I'd call that creamy. But anyways, there is that one. That was my first part of the haul. So charts, fabric, and floss, and I definitely want to start that one this year. This one, I think I am very lucky to have found or yeah, come across because I think somebody I found this one on Stash Unload, and this particular person had several different ones. Um, some were out of print, some weren't, but this one I know is out of print, and I wanted her, but I knew she was out of print, and I wasn't gonna pay I wasn't gonna pay $100 for her, but um, I think the price that I paid for this is very, very reasonable. So this is Garden Versus, you guys. I love her. It was a very long time ago when floss tube wasn't even floss tube, when I was watching and making my own videos, when I saw somebody, I don't know who, stitching this one, and absolutely loved it, but it was already out of print. And you guys, this you can tell that this is a very old one because I thought it had the date on here somewhere, but Snicker Bobs. Yep, Snicker Bobs, Snickerdoodles. Those are kind of my bad words. Yeah, it doesn't. I could have sworn it had the date on here. Oh my gosh! Somebody smack me! It's right there. 1994. I wasn't even stitching yet. I didn't start stitching until like maybe what comes before August? July, August of 2013. But yeah, just the chart. I don't have any fabric for this yet. Um, would love to start her this year, but don't think I will. And then the last haul that I have is another chart. And when I saw this one, again, just kind of browsing on 123 Stitch, I had to have it. And then I bought this particular one at my LNS. And I was gonna get the floss for it too, but my total was just a little too high, so I had to bring it down. But this is called Jingle Bells Xmas Tree Farm, and this is a Victoria sampler. It says original design was by, gosh, I never know these words. Thea? Faye? Something. Sorry, guys. I'm not good with names. But love it. I mean, I love all of it, but I think I primarily bought it because I love horses, not, I love horses, I love Christmas, but I just love, is that a sleigh? Yeah, like say, like, a carriage. Carriage? Or no, that's not a carriage. That's a sleigh. Oh my gosh, Chelsea. I love sleigh rides and, well, I've never been on a sleigh, but, watching movies and stuff. And then that little, well, both the cottages are cute, but, and then that reindeer, I love the reindeer. There are going to be some things on here that, okay, I can show you this part because it's not the pattern. It tells you about these different stitches, and for the life of me, I mean, they just look like, back stitching kind of things, but each one like a modified ray stitch. It it looks like back stitch to me. So I mean, like, am I just weird and not understanding the different types of stitches here? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play this one by ear. Um, My Summer by the Sea by Jeanette Douglas is kind of similar in that I'm kind of having to play it by ear and just hoping that my stitches are correct. Although I mean, I feel like that one's a little bit easier. Okay, so that is all I have in terms of cross stitching. I have announced the winners. I have showed you my new starts. I have showed you my 2 whips, and I showed you my haul. So if that's all you came in here for, that's totally fine. I, however, as I said, have a different giveaway to do. I've had these for a while, but they are still in very good condition because they haven't been used. They've just been in storage, and most of them are like packaged, but they're still very good. I used to sell these in my in my mother-in-law's store back in California, but she closed that store, so I was left with inventory. And many of you may be thinking like, well, why don't you open an Etsy store? But I don't really use my sewing machine that much anymore. And so I'm probably not going to be making pillows anymore. So with that said, pillows. Most of these are 14 by 14, but the very first one I'm going to show you is, I believe, a 12 by 12. So I I sewed these. So this is obviously a Valentine's one. This is a 12 by 12. And if you, these are pillowcases. I have a pillow form in here that you will get, you would get. So owls, owl be yours. I think that's the only saying on here is owl be yours. And so yeah, I see. You could, if you make your own pillowcases, you could easily take this one off and replace yours on this pillow form, which is again, I believe a 12 by 12. And I know it may not look like it because there's a big poofy pillow in here, but I make my pillowcases so that your pillow looks like really snug, if you will. So that is the first one. That's the only Valentine's Day one I have. I do have, if there are any price tags hanging, ignore them because I'm doing this as a giveaway. I did do like a wall hanging kind of a thing. It obviously turns right now, but once you put it on a wall, yeah. If anybody is interested in that one, it's just like a little wall hanging I decided to try and do, and it is padded. It's not like super padded, but it is padded. But yeah, so kind of like a Valentine's wall hanging. And now we're gonna get into the 14 by 14. No, it is so funny because I thought I had more Easter pillows. So weird. I could have sworn I had more Easter pillows, but Right now I'm only seeing one. All this crinkling you're gonna hear is because these pillows are in a pillow plasticky thing, if you will. Not all of them are, but most of them are. So this is apparently the only Easter one I have. Guess it doesn't really matter which way it goes, but there's that one. So again, I'm sorry about the crinkling. And then let's just go into a random one. So this says, what is it? You're my end of the rainbow. I know it's just kind of like a like a color a watercolor kind of thing. So you got butterflies, flowers. Yep, there's that one. Probably gonna start getting confused and I might show the same one twice. So let's okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go into 4th of July patriotic kind of ones. Okay, so first one is gonna be hearts in our American flag pattern. Sorry for the crinkling, I swear I'm sorry. These are stars. Red, white, and blue. So this one is definitely more like a 4th of July thing because, you know, kind of like a picnic kind of thing, you know, with your cute little doggy and your car and watermelon. I definitely think this is more like 4th of July. But, I mean, you know, 4th of July. 4th of July or patriotic are kind of like the same thing. And then the last one of those that I have are flags, cowboy boots, and Uncle Sam's hat. Some stars in there too, shooting stars. Just want to make sure that my camera don't fall asleep or whatever. Sorry guys, all the rest of them still have crinkly things. Okay, let's go ahead and do the one Christmas one that I have. Okay, this one is like very sealed that the sticky part is still sticking. So I don't think I'm not going to take it out. So it's just very much intact. But Christmas presents, and I'm so sorry for the glare, but like I said, the thing inside here that's the stickiness that is sealing this inside hasn't been damaged at all. Or not damaged, but it hasn't become unsticky, if you will. So I wanted to kind of leave it in there for whoever wants this. It's just so that way it's like, so I mean, kind of get the basic idea. Okay, I'm gonna stop for 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting into the fall-ish area. I only have 2 more after this, or I have this one plus 2 more. It's kind of hard to see, but this one does have some sparkle in it. So very, yeah, very fall. You may also think like, well, Chelsea, why don't you keep these? Because I don't know. I mean, like this one is, I think this one is gorgeous, but I do still have a lot of leftover fabric from other pillows that I've made before. I have so many like Halloween things, and I have so much fabric. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, like sewing fabric. Believe it or not, I don't have that much cross stitch fabric. So there's that one. Okay, and then other folly one, which is this one you should definitely be able to see the sparkles. Ooh, glitter. Yeah, leaves, fall leaves. And again, like I said, my camera just don't do these justice. Ooh, that was weird. But yeah, you can definitely see that glitter, right? Yeah. And then the last one I have is also basically intact of that plasticky thing. So again, I'm not gonna open it up. Sorry. So this one is kind of farmy-ish. So you got, I'm gonna have to show you the other side. You got pigs, roosters, or I think those are roosters. I don't know, they could be chickens, but yeah. Pig, cow, chicken / roosters. I don't know if they're chickens or roosters. But that's the last pillow. And yeah, that is the last pillow I have. So if anybody is interested in any of those, go ahead and put it in the comments. And let's see. For this particular one, I'm thinking of actually, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of maybe of doing like kind of like a cluster kind of a thing, kind of like the maybe the hearts and the stars be one bundle, and then maybe but then again, you know, if someone really loves the stars and then someone really likes, like say if someone really liked this one and someone really liked this one and I put this one with a different bundle, you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that right now. But go ahead if you are interested in any of these pillows. Um, yeah, just let me know which one. It doesn't have to be number 1, 2, or 3 or anything because these are basically in no particular order. It just let me know in detail which one you would be interested in. And if I get enough people, I'll probably just do a drawing for them. And I may even allow, I may do like like I said, if I get enough people, I will do the number generator, and I may even let somebody win more than once. But we'll see about that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I feel like I don't get that many views anymore, so I don't know. Like I've been kind of debating on and off if I should do any more videos. Um, they do take time. But I don't know. I still like doing them. So, but yeah, I very much appreciate those who watch, and especially the ones that who comment. Yeah, just yeah. I really try to comment on other people's things because, you know, it makes me feel good, so I want to make someone else feel good, and I just hope everybody is staying safe, and oh, let's hope this COVID thing, hopefully they get a vaccine soon, everything will calm down. Yeah, just hugs and prayers out to everybody. I love you all, and just thanks again for watching, and congratulations to the winners. Again, if you could for me, it's just easier if you could find me on Facebook and just personal message me. But if you can't, leave a comment saying, hey, I actually need your email address, because maybe you don't have Facebook. You never know. But so yeah, if the winners could just get a hold of me, that would be awesome, and I will try to get those to you as soon as possible. And happy stitching, everybody. Stay safe, and in as Jessie Marie says, stay kind. Be kind. Um, have a great day. Bye.